Turn it up!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Japan, Raymond. From Japan, the superstar,
to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
There's the reversal.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR.
Rope break.
Here's the cover, JR.
A textbook reversal there. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Here's the pin! Could this be it?
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. What a counter! You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all.
Rope break.
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well.
What a reversal.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
Rope break.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks. That went nowhere. And there's nowhere near a 3 count. And it's been reversed.
What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it. We could have a pinfall here, JR.
2.
No trouble kicking out of that one. So who do you think's going to win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that would be just about the most foolish thing I could possibly do.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty.
And now a pin. This
1,
could be it.
2.
Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR. JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it that you've got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain. This could finish the match right here. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. What do you think of the match so far, JR?
I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight, King. I can't wait to see what happens next.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King, and even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. I think the damage has been done here, King.
One good submission could end this, JR. Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match. We're seeing a great one unfold.
Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate.
Oh, boy, here it comes.
And here's the pin.
1, 2.
There's the kick out. No surprise there.
Great strategy. Pick a body part and keep working on it.
And we're certainly seeing the results of that strategy now. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it can be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with 1 or 2 big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight. could be a pinfall.
1.
That wasn't even close to 3. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans...
Rope
There's
break.
the pin!
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
1, 2, 3.
And that's the match. You talk about a restaurant quality beatdown.
Here's your
There's
winner.
no question who won that one.
The Superstar.
After the referee counted the 3 count, JR. That's about as decisive as you can get.
What an amazing match. I certainly would not be adverse to seeing a rematch.